My name is Cassandra, and I work with Intellirent, and we also have Chad here. Hi, Chad.
Hi, how's it going, Cassandra?
Well, doing well. And Chad is with dotloop. So we're going to go ahead and start off here with the agenda. And there we go, get some technology in order. So I'm going to give a brief overview of Intellirent, and then we'll go into the how to dotloop integration with Intellirent on your Intellirent account. And then I'll pass it over to Chad so he can talk a little bit deeper about dotloop. And then, of course, we will have all questions and answers at the end. So if you have not already, you'll want to create an account at myintellirent.com. You'd select I am an agent. Now, Intellirent is a free software that makes it easy for leasing professionals to make confident decisions quickly and efficiently. So we do help position our clients for growth with an automated process, basically freeing up your time and saving you money in the end, because we all know money is time. And as soon as you log into your account, actually a new account, you'll land on your tasks. And the task section is going to provide you with basically like a checklist of to-do items for specific applications. This is a great feature for teams. Maybe if you have an assistant that needs to check off certain items of applications that have come in, the task section is a great feature, especially for any agents on the go. Intellirent is mobile optimized, so you can basically be waiting in line at Starbucks while you're getting your coffee and just completing your tasks at the same time. Now, it is an online rental application. We are partnered with TransUnion as well to provide our clients with a full TransUnion report plus nationwide criminal and eviction notices. So as soon as those applications start coming in, again, your tasks will fill up, but you will also see every single application within your tasks list. I'm sorry, your applicants list. This is what the applications are going to look like. This is an overview. You can from here go into a little bit more details, which we will check out in a second. And then there's also the properties page. We do also help our clients with a marketing feature. So you can publish your properties onto Intellirent. And Intellirent is a private account. So any published properties on Intellirent are private to your account, unless you turn on that marketing feature that's going to be the syndication. You'll see that in the settings dropdown. Syndication is basically going to market any of your published properties on Intellirent across multiple listing sites. So the Zillow Group, apartments.com, and within your syndication settings, there will be also a larger list, a list where you can check out the different partner sites. Now, specifically in regards to the applications, whether you're a brokerage with a leasing team or a property management company, Intellirent is going to be your first stop for the streamlined solution. So just like we have partnered with dotloop to provide the lease signing capabilities, what you're going to want to do is go back into your applicant details. A huge difference between Intellirent and a lot of our competitors that basically will save you the time is that we do continue assisting our clients with both the employment and tenancy verifications. So an automated authorization to release form is initially sent out to the contacts for employment and current tenancy. And then there are some follow-up attempts. That email does include a secure link where that contact can very quickly answer the required questions and basically return that information back to you, turning what is traditionally a 3-day process into 24 hours or less. So after you have this application and you want to approve this applicant for move-in, you can, and you'll want to basically set up your dotloop account. So again, you'll go to settings and hit dotloop. From here, you'll see these 3 different options, but of course you'll want to go ahead and complete your application. Complete the dotloop account, link your dotloop account. So you'll click this first option here. dotloop also has support staff on hand to help you out with any of this information as well. But Intellirent has a live support team. Anytime you have any questions, you could always reach out to us directly by hitting this help button at the bottom. So you'll link your account. This is where you'll just sign in. And then you will automatically be connected to your dotloop account, as you'll see here. From this section, excuse me, let me actually switch screens here. After your dotloop account has been linked, you'll be able to go into your applicants, any specific applicant that you want to add to that lease, and then you'll click on this renter resume here. The renter resume is going to be all of the complete application, as well as the credit report and any supporting documents in one place. So as soon as you hit on that renter resume there, you will see this loop it button. And again, your dotloop account has to be linked with dotloop in order for you to see this loop it button. But you'll basically want to, so this is, I'll just go a little bit slower here. This is going to be the complete renter resume here. And then we'll click loop it. And this is going to be speaking to your dotloop account. So you'll want to select a profile. The default profile is, I'm sorry, Chad, I know that if you just select the default profile, that's going to be the main profile on your dotloop account. That's correct, right?
Correct. Whatever you have set as default.
Okay, so I have a residential leasing profile selected on mine, where I have additional loops. And then from here, you're just going to either select a loop that you'd like to tie to this resume, this application, or you can also create a new loop. If you create a new loop, you would just then also name that loop. Click Add to Loop, and you have successfully added a loop. From here, it does look like you'll end up going into your dotloop account. Chad, do you want to take it over from here?
Sure.
It's pretty simple.
Yep. So dotloop from here will now add in your different leases. Let me go ahead and select to where I'm sharing.
No, I can see your screen.
Perfect. So right here is a general overview of dotloop if you guys are not familiar with us. But what we're able to do is create templates. So right there, when Cassandra selected a loop that she was adding it to, that loop had a created template for that type of transaction. So we already did the create part there for you. From there, you'll now have that information added into your loop, which will be able to sign specific lease documents for that property. And you're also going to be able to send that out for signature. So I can quickly create, share those documents out for signature, have them e-signed, and then now have a compliance and storage review. So quickly, now I'm taking a transaction from getting the application approved to going all the way to having it finally stored in dotloop with all necessary information on it. dotloop will also have a task section as well that you can keep track of your transaction. Has a person signed, have they viewed the document, and have all of that set there for you and at very ease. So again, the 5 main things that dotloop will do, especially taking from Intellirent, is we're going to create the transaction for you itself with appropriate documents, tasks, and any people associated on your team you want to have at it. From there, we'll be able to share and communicate with clients or applicants or anyone else involved with the transaction. They can sign, they can actually edit information as well if they need to fill out complete documents. And then compliance review, so for the office to be able to check in, review all of that, and storage as well. And that there is a high overview of dotloop and what we can do. We have a lot more hidden features in there that if you guys want to learn more, of course, contact dotloop. We can set you up with a consultation. And if you're already a user and you want to learn more about how dotloop and the integration works, specifically with Intellirent, we're always happy to talk about that as well.
So just to quickly jump in, I want to just go over one more time within that renter resume. That is going to be all of the information that you would possibly want to then populate onto any lease agreements. So you would, is it that the applicant, that the agent would select on dotloop exactly what it is that they need to fill in?
Correct, yeah, so that information is going to auto-populate. So because of how our documents are filled out, the information from the rental resume will populate our form. So it's going to save you a lot of duplicate entry from going from one system to another and having to fill out that information, again, that you already have filled out. So it's going to complete most of your documents for you with the fields you already have set up in your written resume.
Very cool.
Let's see if we have any questions at this point. We can take them at any time. Not seeing any questions in here. Be free to please ask any questions that we have or chat us in here. Sure.
Chad, quick question. Is it possible for you to maybe show what a populated template would look like? Do you have that on you?
A populated template from Intellirent itself, or just what our documents itself look like?
Maybe like a demo, yeah, a demo form.
Sure. 1 second.
And then Intellirent is a free account. It's a free software for agents. We do charge a base fee of $30 per applicant that is charged and paid by your applicants. So this is never any out-of-pocket costs. And then I know that dotloop does have several terms or several types of agreements, correct? So they, depending on the needs of the client, they probably want to just reach out to you, right?
Correct. Yeah, we do anything from individual accounts to full brokerage level or property management level accounts. So you can have anything from 1 to hundreds of users with licenses. And that's when a consultation would be key there to figure out exactly what the needs are and best suited for them.
I will say that is one thing that at least our partnership is really connected with, on the fact that our applicants we're going to basically save them tons of time by streamlining, no paperwork, all that kind of stuff.
Correct. Cassandra, we do have a question here. It says, currently clicking the loop, it creates a loop with only the primary applicant and not any co-applicants. Any plans on bringing in a co-applicant?
Okay, so I think that is going to depend on settings. So yes, actually, that's a great question. When you're looping, if all information should go onto one template, is that the case? all of the application would go on one template. It's not two lease forms.
Correct.
Yes, actually, we will be able to do that. And I'll speak with dotloop specifically in regards to how we can work that out.
Perfect. It looks like that's all the questions we had there. Perfect. So where I'm at now, Cassandra, are you able to see my loop okay?
No, I think you might have stopped sharing. Okay. No, I'm here. I see you.
Okay, perfect. So right here, I'm actually able to see all of my different documents and how they can be autofilled. You actually will have a section as well as far as view details that will have more spots in here, including this. And this is, again, a customized section we can kind of make to you guys specifically. So your fields can autofill in here, and they can also autofill onto your document. So when I come in, I can have a document set up to where I have my information already populated there. I can have my signatures and everything already assigned. So as soon as that person's role is assigned, that's going to go automatically to it. I don't have to drag and drop fields, and really have full access to add whatever additional terms I need, and then quickly just hit the share button and sharing that over to a client themselves. We have another question here. That will be for you, Cassandra. The question was, so there is no cost to use Intellirent.
That is correct. You will never, as an agent, when you sign up, you will never receive any bills from Intellirent. There are no out-of-pocket costs. You just simply have to sign up for your free account. If you are managing a team, the platform in itself, just like dotloop, is very comprehensive. So we work with each of our clients down the road as certain questions or as you grow, things will pop up. So
sorry about that feedback.
That would be okay. But to answer the question, yes. It is a free account. It's free to utilize the marketing feature, send applications, gather the TransUnion credit reports, all of the documentations in one spot, then loop your account.
Great. Any other remaining questions? Looks like we have all.
Chad, I have had so a couple of clients that have already signed up with dotloop. I've had an opportunity to speak with, and they have loved the software. And we do have several people that still use DocuSign, and I hate to bring up a competitor of sorts, but I know that dotloop provides so much more. Could you kind of outline that a little bit?
Absolutely. I love this question. So the big difference between dotloop and DocuSign is when we really look at it, we're made for real estate, and what that means is we know that there's a lot of platforms people are having to log into. An agent typically is going 4 to 5 different platforms in a day, not even including what back-end office staff have to use as well, different systems. So what dotloop does is combines those into one. So where I can go and go to a company and use a strong signature platform, instead I can go to dotloop, have quick access to my documents, the same place that I'm going to be doing my signatures. From there, I'm going to be able to track everything that happens in that way. So I know when a document was started, when a document was edited, when it was last viewed by someone, and signed too. It's also fully mobile. So as these things are happening, we are, as we know in real estate and different platforms, we're always on the go, and we don't want to be sitting at 7 p.m. at night, opening our laptop in the middle of a dinner table. We can very easily get notifications to our phones, to our emails, to be able to access all of this on the go. So really what you're going to be doing is taking 4 to 5 platforms that a particular person usually uses as far as form creation tool, a signature platform, a task tracking system, and then a backend system to review documents and ultimately storage. So you're taking DocuSign, adding 4 other platforms to it, putting them in one place and giving yourself full mobility. That will be the biggest difference between the two of us. See if we have any questions that came in since. Perfect. We are a team and have the team version of dotloop. How do we sign up for Intellirent?
Yeah, do you want to allow me to share my screen one more time?
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that.
Not yet. So you'll want to go to myintellirent.com, and it will allow you to sign up as an agent. After you've signed up, you will receive a couple of starter videos to help you basically get started.
Perfect. And they can also follow up with you to get them signed up, correct? Or come to your website?
Yes, definitely. Again, that's myintellirent.com. And we'll be sending this recording webinar to everyone. And I'm happy to also speak to anyone and do some demos. Again, being highly comprehensive, and also we can customize a lot of features for teams. It's great to speak to our clients and really understand the needs, so that we're sure to make sure you understand the different.
Perfect. It looks like we have a final question here, and that is the actual credit report, or must they put in the criteria, then get a recommendation from you?
It is an actual credit report. Now, one of our features is a scoring model. So you will be able to receive both a scoring model depending on your application criteria that you enter, but you do receive the full TransUnion credit report, the credit score, the report, and as well as the nationwide criminal and eviction notices. I know sometimes when I speak to new clients and they've been paying for applications for years, it's almost mind-blowing that we could provide such quick data for free.
Perfect. Thank you for that. We still have a few minutes left here. So if there is any more questions, please send them in. If not, do you have anything else, Cassandra, to review?
No, I think that's been good, but I'm happy to do some personal demos with anybody if you want to sign up for an account, and I'll be sure to be in touch for sure.
Perfect. And same goes for anyone that does have any questions as far as dotloop and the integration goes. We're more than happy to review that with you. You can give us a call or send us an email, and we will get you guys all set.
Have a good afternoon.
You too. Bye-bye.